Could have our best hour of the show. This is The Hurt. Hour 3 live in Los Angeles. Wherever you may be, however you may be listening. iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. 45 minutes from now, we do NBA season starts tonight. So every NBA season, the last 10 years I've been doing this, I do the 3-word game. I take every team in the NBA, and I believe you can actually, in 3 words, describe every NBA team and their chances going forward. So we do it every year. It's the 3-word game. Our staff working very hard on those 3 key words to every team. NBA season does tip off tonight. Celtics take on the Sixers. The Thunder without Westbrook. He had arthroscopic knee surgery. Arthroscopic knee surgery in September. He is not playing tonight, so they will play the Warriors with Paul George and Dudes. Also, Dodgers-Brewers, Game 4 tonight in Los Angeles here on FS1. Marcellus Wiley, a new member of FS1, will be joining us in 15 minutes, former NFLer, excited for that. And let's listen. We all watched last night. It was a great game, by the way. Another showcase for the NFL. Who thought that game was going to be this good? I did not. And we all watched Aaron Rodgers with a comeback win last night. So let me get to it. Over the last 2 nights, Sunday night and Monday night, most of you think we have 3 elite Super Bowl teams. New England and Kansas City, and then Green Bay last night. And we only have 2, New England and Kansas City. Green Bay is not a Super Bowl team. There is a big difference for New England at home being tied with healthy Kansas City, undefeated Kansas City, several stars Kansas City, no rebuilding Kansas City, headed to the Super Bowl Kansas City. And there's a big difference between the Packers being tied late with rebuilding C.J. Beathard, a bunch of C-minus running backs, and playing for next year San Francisco. Green Bay is not a Super Bowl team. The Green Bay Packers offense has become, hey, Aaron Rodgers, save us. The Green Bay Packers offense has become, hey, Aaron, we're trailing in the 4th. Can you make some of those really cool back shoulder throws? It's not clever. Aaron is. It's not creative. Aaron is. It's not intuitive. Aaron is. Listen to this stat. In the last 3 years, this is with Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay in the first 3 quarters of games is minus 91 with Aaron Rodgers. In the 4th quarter, they're plus 105. That tells you that Aaron Rodgers is a life preserver for a mostly marginal coaching staff and marginal roster. I watched that game last night, and my takeaway was, damn, I can't wait to watch Garoppolo with the Niners next year. There's a bunch of young 49ers. I was like, oh, this is going to be fun next couple of years in San Francisco. They out-schemed Green Bay all night. Do you realize on the road with C.J. Beathard, the 49ers averaged almost a yard more per pass than Aaron Rodgers at home with veteran coach Mike McCarthy. And what really struck me after the game, remember on Sunday night, we watched that precise and exact and that systematic march down the field, nonchalant by New England to win the game. It was a 2-minute drill instructional videotape, like they practiced it 1,000 times. The pacing, the precision, the accuracy. It was almost a 7-on-7 drill. They each knew what the other was doing. Last night, Green Bay gets the ball in the huddle, a minute left, and this is what Aaron Rodgers said happened.
David Bakhtiari actually suggested that first play, so I got to give him credit, or else he'll tell me about it tomorrow. But he suggested that play, and then Ty obviously ran the ball well and got out of bounds.
So an offensive lineman turned to him in the huddle and said, hey, Aaron, remember that play we ran last year in November? Why don't you give that a run? Does that sound like how they do it in Belichick land, in Brady land? He turned to an offensive lineman who said, hey, I draw it up in the dirt, but we got grass. Remember that play we ran a couple years ago? Why don't we go ahead and try that one? Wow. So Aaron Rodgers' career, and I'm not saying he's without some blame, is starting to feel a lot like Dan Marino's, where it's like 12 to 15 years of, wow, he's really good, some real regular limping at the end of it, and when it's all done, why didn't he end up in the Super Bowl more? He was so darn good. That's what it's starting to feel like to me. Let me shift gears to this. The NBA season opens tonight. Lakers open in a couple of nights. And the NBA season's long. It is October 16th today, Joy. And the NBA finals generally wrap up around June 16th. So October, that's 8 months. That's 8 months. And so you can only write about Denver's hosting the Wizards so many times. You need eyeballs. So the NBA media every year or two, or every year I should say, finds a player or two that they gotta create some interest. But this year LeBron's not leaving. He's in LA for the next 4 years. So the big story you're seeing talked about all the time is Kevin Durant is leaving the Warriors at the end of the year. I just saw this one from Slam Magazine, which is the Motel 6 of NBA journalism. You should get a pom-pom with your subscription. Kevin Durant, I'll believe it when I see it, is going to leave Golden State. Starting tonight, it's 8 months of NBA basketball. It's an exhausting NBA season. We really start watching this league in May and June, and you got to have stories. And this will be a really interesting story. But where's Durant going to go? The Knicks, just like LeBron was going to go to New York, and Wade was going to go to New York, and Chris Paul was going to go to New York, and every free agent is going to go to New York. He's not going to New York. You're going to go back to D.C., his hometown? Oh, please. The Wizards players don't even want to be in D.C. Players don't actually love playing in their hometowns. LeBron's left his twice. It's more of a headache. This whole idea that Kevin Durant's going to join the Lakers. Yes. The Lakers would love that to happen. Magic Johnson would love that to happen. I'm sure Laker fans would love that to happen. But don't kid yourself. These NBA players may appear to get along, but they protect their legacies. And for the first 10 years that Kevin Durant and LeBron have been in this league together, LeBron's won all those years. They only met once in the finals. LeBron won, Durant lost. But let's be honest, last 10 years, mostly LeBron. But the last two, Durant's won. And for the next 5 and 6, Durant can win all of them. Meaning the last 7, 8 years of Kevin Durant's career, he may have lost the first decade to LeBron every year. He can win the last 7 to 8 years against LeBron. Why in the world, when these players protect their legacies with every PR firm they can hire, every top agent they can hire, every shoe company to build their legacy, why would Kevin Durant, with an opportunity in the last 8 years of his career to beat LeBron, surpass LeBron, equal LeBron, help LeBron win titles? Not to mention next year, the Warriors are opening a new arena. It will be the best NBA venue ever built. It will be Silicon Valley billionaires with the best owner in the league, arguably, the best coach, the best GM, the best roster. Yeah, I think I'm going to go get involved in that Lonzo LeVar Ball thing. It's not happening. Kevin Durant leaving Golden State, I'll believe it when I see it. Coming up, Marcellus Wiley, and the NBA opens tonight, the 3-word game. We are packed in the last 40 minutes. Everybody knows about Untuck It shirts. They were created years ago and immediately started advertising on our show, and we do appreciate that. They replaced that sloppy look of an untucked dress shirt with shirts exclusively designed to be worn untucked. Doesn't matter. Tall, thin, short, wide, long torso guy. Doesn't matter. Untuck It designers have mastered their proportions, how a shirt falls when it's untucked. Just the right length. Right now, they're introducing a new relaxed fit option for bigger dudes who want the same polished, casual look of Untuck It. Fall and winter styles are out. Go to untuckit.com. The code is HERD, HERD. That gets you 20% off your purchase. They also have 25 retail locations across the country. But regardless of shape and size, untuck yourself, unsmock yourself, unslop yourself. Untuckit.com, code HERD, HERD.
The road to France continues. The CONCACAF Women's Championship 2018.